Hey, welcome back to the Eaker Show, a podcast supported by blue-haired lesbians and sustained by mail-in ballots. This week, I'm here with MMA fighter Chance Pacenti.
Yes, sir.
How we doing, young man?
I'm doing all right, although I've only had one MMA fight, technically.
Oh, you're a kickboxer, technically.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. I just watched you kickbox. I didn't watch you MMA. That really shows the level of research that I put into this show. It's fucking bare minimum.
Beautiful.
I'm here with kickboxer Chance Pacenti. Let me do that correctly. I just watched you last weekend, dude. What a fucking thrill. What a thrilling matchup.
Honestly, that's the first time I've had fun in a long time.
Really?
I mean, fighting-wise, yeah. Camp is kind of miserable. And then my last couple of fights have just been like, okay, whatever. But, yeah, that was enjoyable.
Hell yeah. There were people crying foul at the end of the fight. I know there was one of the, not refs, judges outside that was being cornered by like 4 fans. And they were like, how'd you score it? How'd you score it?
Yeah, man. I mean, it kind of just is what it is. Like, I feel like that's just how it goes sometimes. Like
the nature of it.
Yeah. I mean, even if you feel like you should have won, you'd lose anyway.
For the folks at home, it was an L for my brother in Christ over here. But at the end of the fight, as they announced and knew to basically declare the other guy had won, the guy's face that he was fighting said, okay, like, yay? Yay? Y'all talked right after that, right?
Yeah.
What was that conversation like?
He was like basically explained to me that his whole shtick he has where he kind of ignores everyone and acts like he doesn't care is like that's for the cameras basically, and was like just said, dude, you're a dog. I'll give you a rematch whenever. I was like, okay, yeah, cool.
You'd fought him once before, right?
Yeah, that was
What's
our
his name?
second fight. Taylor Panera, I think.
He gave a disclaimer in his intro where he was like, yeah, I was on vacation, 3 days notice.
I mean,
it's like, yeah, I lost, but I was fucking not really ready.
Yeah, whatever he says, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah. I like it. The fight was fucking hella interesting. The card was super interesting.
Yeah, good card.
There was 2 other fights on there where I thought the judges missed it.
I've heard that from a couple
completely.
people. Yeah.
Like me and a friend of mine, this guy Don, we had a podcast together in the day, and we had circled who we thought would win all of the fights. And there were a few of them where after the fight, we're like, you won that one. Like, okay, I clearly lost. And then they read the results. It was like split decision for the other guy. We're like, oh.
All right.
Because we're unbiased parties. We don't know any of these people. I knew you, and Kimber, the only 2 people
on
the card.
Yeah. She was on
Kimber,
because
she was episode 1 of this.
Yeah, cool.
I had her on my old podcast for 2 episodes. She was the only person I ever had on twice, and now I've had her on 3 times.
Nice.
But as a Chatsworthian.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, you gotta support the locals.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Chattanooga.
Chattanooga, like Chattanooga proper?
Yeah, I mean, like East, what is it? I always get confused. East Brainerd. Yeah. Yep, that's
you're from Chattanooga if you're naming the street that you're from. No, I'm from Lee Highway.
Well, I live on Lee Highway now.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to make sure my car doors are locked.
Yeah, once you start to get over to that side of town, it starts to get
a little bit more homeless.
Yeah, that's what it gets. It's more, the unhoused are out.
Yeah.
The chronically unhoused, I think, is the politically correct terminology.
Sure.
But yeah, being from Chatsworth, I love putting Kimber on and just letting people know who she is because, one, how many women do fucking kickboxing or MMA to start
especially
with?
Around here.
Yeah. And Chatsworth is like, this is Dalton, it's like there's some shit going on here. There's nothing over there. And Briven's from there.
Chatsworth or Dalton?
Briven's a Chatsworthian.
Okay.
Well, once anybody ggets kind of big at what they're doing, they're all of a sudden from Dalton. I did the same thing. I'm from Chatsworth.
Yeah.
But once I started to get like a little motion in music, I was from Chatsworth. Or I was from Dalton then.
Okay. So officially, y'all have 3 people that have done something.
Yeah, a little something. Also, the 1981 NASCAR Rookie of the Year, Jody Ridley, is from there also.
Nice.
And Los Angeles Chargers wide receiver Ladd McConkey is also from there.
So do you just have like a list? Like every time you find out someone's from Chatsworth, you write it down?
Yeah. Okay. Well, what I do, I imagine that on Fort Mountain, the mountain in Chatsworth, we will one day do a Mount Rushmore.
Oh,
and
dude, that'd be sick.
I think, who do I have to pass?
Right.
We got Jody Ridley and Ladd McConkey on there. They're shoe-ins.
Yeah, those are some big
NASCAR
ones.
Rookie of the Year, NFL rookie season, over 1,000 yards receiving in the NFL.
Yeah.
I'm not pushing either one of them off the mountain.
Dude, and you're going to have to put my boy Briven up there.
Briven's going up there.
Oh, yeah.
But he's going to be UFC in a few years.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not even a few years.
I said he's already talking to people, like, I don't know what all he wants me to disclose, but he's talked to some UFC adjacent people about contracts and whatnot, and it just hasn't worked out for him, but he's getting real close.
Yeah, he's 23-1 total. I think he was 19-1 as an amateur. He's ranked the number 1 amateur in the United States.
That sounds right, yeah.
So I didn't know any of that. When I did the podcast with him, I did equally as much research as I did for this one.
Nice. So, oh, hey, he fights.
But then I'm editing the podcast, and I'm like trying to like put together a highlight reel for him, and I'm like, oh shit, this dude's fucking flatlining everybody. And then I see the record as I'm going through the fights, like going up and going up and going up. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, fucks people up.
And then I go to link his Instagram, and he still has a post on there from being the number 1 ranked amateur in the United States.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not going to glaze him too hard.
But fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck
ginger
you,
bitch.
Yeah. But he is by far, by a mile, the most technical guy I've ever sparred. Like, just understands martial arts on a level that I aspire to. Like, just fight IQ is off the wall.
As I was watching him, I noticed, I've been going to these AFN fights. I've went to, a handful of those.
Yeah.
I've watched a lot of, these kickboxing. I've been a UFC fan my whole life. There's a definite, divide, and I think it's the technicality of, the crispness of when the punch lands, like what the guy getting hit with does.
Yeah.
You see, in some of these amateur fights, it's looks like a hard shot, and these people just eat them.
Yeah.
And I'm watching these Briven highlights, and he's like, ding ding, and people are sitting down,
folding.
Yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And there's some masterwork going on under there that obviously is the difference between the two.
Oh yeah, it's a world of difference that I don't understand well enough to really get into. But
you're kind of being humble though. You're kind of being humble because I watched you fight too, and that is a nice thing to do. But also, a fucking magician in there, so crispy. You're so crispy with it.
I appreciate it, man.
How long have you been doing this? You're only 22, right?
Yeah. Just turned 22 on the 6th.
Of this month?
Yeah.
Young blood.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I've been told. But I started training kind of unseriously when I was 17. And then probably this past year, I don't know, 2024 maybe. So 2-ish years I've been taking it seriously. That was when I was kind of going on a rampage. Last year, I did 7 fights back to back.
In a year?
7 or 8, yeah.
So it's 1 every 2 months.
Pretty much.
A little closer.
Yeah. Dude, I was in camp for it felt like the whole year.
And how is that? How locked in are you during camp?
Last February to October was just okay, I can only eat this at this time of day, train twice a day, every day, except, maybe take off Sunday or, whatever random day that I'm injured or whatever. But it's intense, man. I mean, you've cut before, you know how it is. So it's like that, but you are also now training more intensely than you have.
So you need the calories, you just can't have them.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
What do you fight at? What weight?
170.
170.
Yeah.
Was that what last weekend was that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what all of my fights, except actually I think my last one with Taylor was 75. But
you're a massive 170-pound guy.
Yeah, that's actually I was talking to Trevor Peak before I started. I was gonna do 185, and he was like, "Dude, you'd be a massive 170," and I was like, "Okay, yeah, I'll try that." And it's just it helps. It helps a lot.
How much do you cut to get to 170? If you're just walking around, what are you at?
30 pounds, floating just below 200, so 30 pounds.
Because you're it feels like a few inches taller than me.
I think. Well, I also have big old boots on. So
I have Air Maxes on.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah,
I have
maybe.
fucking Napoleon syndrome, dude. You won't catch me outside of some Air Maxes. Dude. I might be 5'10". On Tinder, I'm 6'3".
It's so true, dude. I mean, what are they gonna come up and measure me?
Yeah, and I'm gonna pull out a scale.
Dude, I mean, if you're thinking about weighing them, I think you got catfish to begin with.
Yeah, honestly, if I'm thinking about weighing them, I'm doing it anyways.
Jeez, dude.
What if I'm gonna let 7 pounds fucking throw me off, dude? Not a chance.
It's got to be You have to give him what's it called? Some sort of grace. Like, you can be between this weight. Like, you don't have to be.
Honestly, I've never been on the app. So I was on the apps for a short time, like 7 years ago.
Okay. When they were useful. Oh, no.
I had one date, and it ended up, I didn't recognize her when she walked up because her pictures were so edited and makeup. And she walked up, and then I know she'll never watch this, so I'm allowed to say this.
Okay, fair enough.
If you watch this, I'm so sorry.
About to roast this girl.
No. Well, it turned out she was my cousin, which is awesome. Because then I was like,
you're fucking with me right now.
No, I swear to God.
Holy shit. How did you not know beforehand?
We have a very large family with some adoptions going on.
Okay, was she an adopted cousin?
Nope. No, she wasn't. But it was the first date that we realized this. And
wow.
Yeah, because I had a great uncle who owned a chicken fighting pit in Chatsworth.
Okay.
And somehow chicken fighting got brought up. Yeah. Just because it's Chatsworth. That's what we're doing.
That's kind of cool, honestly.
Oh, it's so sick, bro. Sick, yeah. It's so sick.
With the razors tied to their feet and everything?
Yeah, well, there's different weight classes, obviously. Like I think 3 ounces is a weight class. And there's gavs, which are like more like fencing swords. They're just sharp pointed things with no knife. Okay. And so those are like technical. Those are like your point fighting, karate. Kinda, because you can take some of those.
Okay.
And not die.
It's like they tie like a needle to their finger.
It's like a long, dare I say, 3/8 of an inch thick, maybe needle-ish looking thing. Mm-hmm. And so you want to selectively breed for chickens that have a very wide like leg base, so they can come around and come through. And you can tell this by the width of the wishbone in the back of them. You can feel them, and it will tell you how far their hips will open up. What? So I was like deep into the breeding of these things.
This is insane. This is the first time I've heard about this.
Dude, you think these people are just uneducated rednecks and Mexicans fighting chickens? Yeah. They're fucking not. My dad dropped out of school in like 8th or 9th grade. I came back from the Navy one time on leave, and I was going through some things trying to look for like my high school transcript or something. And I find this notepad that he had from the 90s where he had the genetic traits of chickens listed, and he had different band numbers he was putting around their legs, and then he was putting punches between their toes for additional traits. And he was breeding these chickens together to have this like wide hip base,
just make a super chicken,
and then longer legs for like additional cutting power. But then you get into knife fights, which you have short knife and long knife. Short knife's up to like 2.5 inches. Long knife is 3 and 3.5 inches. And those are more like heavyweight UFC fights. It's like whoever hits first. Whoever gets a clean one in, it's fucking over.
So are these like just like are they manufactured like chicken fighting blades, or do they take different types of razor blades?
There was a guy, he's dead now, I can say this. There was a guy that lived in Cleveland, Tennessee named Dwight Orr, who was a machinist. And he would take this very specific kind of metal, and he made gavs and knives for everybody. It was legal when I was a kid. It was legal in Kentucky, Louisiana, and Oklahoma. But there was fights everywhere. Chatsworth had a big one. There was a Mexican fight in Dalton called the River. There was one in Ellijay. But he made gavs and knives for everybody, like $400 a set in the 90s.
Whoa.
This guy, but he was, I mean, if you had these Orr gavs, it's like, it was something you brag, like a Gucci purse.
Like, okay, so they're like premier chicken weapons.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. They were the like Lamborghini of chicken weapons. Dude, it's so interesting. You familiar with Roy Jones Jr.?
Yes. Yeah.
He said that he learned a lot about boxing because he was a chicken fighter his whole life. And
really?
He was so good at feinting and like making people, like he would use a punch 2 times and then he would feint the punch knowing what was coming and knowing what would be open after the feint. And he learned that from chickens.
Wow. That's crazy, dude. Maybe there's something about this bird thing. I mean, Mike Tyson had his pigeons. Like, dude, maybe birds teach you how to fight. I gotta look into this.
Dude, my dad hated Mike Tyson, but now as I get, so I had like a bias against him.
Okay, yeah.
But then I get older and I watch more Mike Tyson. How fucking cool is Mike Tyson, dude?
Fucking awesome.
Flatlining people. You talked about doing 7 fights in 12 months. He was doing that as a professional heavyweight.
Yeah. And being smaller than everyone, too.
Yeah. At 215, he was going against these 250s, 260s.
The dudes that are 6'5".
Kid Dynamite.
Yeah. Crazy. Love Mike Tyson.
Have you seen his documentary? The one where he talks about, like, as he would walk out and he would make eye contact with him, and he's, like, watching him, he's following him with his eyes, and he's like, as soon as he would look away from me, I knew that I had defeated his spirit.
No, dude, I haven't seen that. That's awesome, but
it's so cool.
Dude, it's kind of true. Like,
he goes into the depths of the psychology of fighting.
I mean, I don't know all about that. Like I was saying at Crescent City, I was like, I wish I could get into like reading psychology and like smart people books, but I haven't yet.
You're a young buck.
But like you can see, like you can look at someone that you're about to fight and know like not what's gonna happen, but like,
are they scared?
Yeah, pretty much. You can see if someone's scared.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. Like my second fight, I had a guy who driving to the venue, it was like almost 2 hours away. I drove up with Mac and Briven. So that was fun, but I was like nervous the whole time
to be in that car.
Yeah, it's a trip, dude. But yeah, I was kind of like, second fight, my first fight, I thought I was gonna cry walking out to the cage, like I was so scared. But I get there and this dude won't look at me, like he will not make eye contact with me, even when it would be like, I don't know, like it seemed like he wanted to try to ignore me and not make himself look like a threat. And that just gave me so much peace. Like, oh, I'm going to fucking kill you, dude.
Did you fuck him up?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I finished him in the second round, I think. Kicked
yeah.
him in the stomach, and then he like bent over on the cage.
Was it a left kick to the body?
Right kick. I teeped him in the gut, and he just folded in half. Yeah.
In that last fight, I saw you going back to the well with that left body kick. It was like a liver kick. Maybe you're trying to like get under the elbow.
Yeah. Especially on southpaws, it's nice because their liver's forward.
Right there.
Yep. Okay. Dude, that's actually something. I guess I can talk about it now. I destroyed my shin a week out from that fight. I mean, not to make excuses at all. A loss is a loss.
But if it happened, it happened.
Yeah. But like, dude, that was my whole game plan. Was I knew his guard was kind of loose, and because of his southpaw stance, his what is it, right foot forward, his left side's kind of open too. So my whole game plan was gonna be switch up my right low and right body kick, and then I got checked like a week out from the fight and just destroyed my shin. So I still got a couple in, but like I had to switch my game plan up like pretty fast.
That was such an entertaining fight. It seemed pretty evenly matched.
Yeah,
it really did. Like I was mad at the judges. I wouldn't have scored it that way, and I think a lot of the fans wouldn't have scored it that way. But at the same time, as far as entertaining, dude, they definitely put the correct fight at the end of the card.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be that way. Like
it was fucking fireworks, dude.
Oh yeah, he's a tough guy. Definitely dedicated martial artist.
He dropped you in the second round.
Yep,
It's a solid, clean drop. I was like, oh my boy.
Yeah, I'm just now getting over it.
But then you come back in the third round and drop him just as solid. Yeah. Oh, what's that feel like,
dude? It's it feels good. It feels good.
Has to.
When you hit someone and you visibly see them, especially to the head, like when they fall over, but even to the body or leg, and you can see them start to move different. It's a very satisfying feeling. I know that probably sounds insane to like someone that doesn't do martial arts, but
you're the fourth martial artist in a row we've had on this podcast. So if anybody is watching this, which no one does, this is a story that is kind of repeated. If some psychopath sitting across from me being like, oh, when you just feel them crumple up, dude.
Dude, it's almost, what's interesting is that's not even as satisfying as knowing that you've broken their spirit. Like, even if I haven't like hit you with one shot that I can see damage on, if you're running out of steam, if I know you're tired and I can keep pushing, or if I know you don't want to be here anymore, if you're starting to think, dude, why am I doing this? That gives me so much fuel.
And those are like natural thoughts if you're getting punched in your fucking face. Like, obviously, you're like, is this my thing?
Yeah, no, dude, that's what I think. Like, pretty much every camp, I get rocked. I get rocked in sparring, and I'm like, I could be at home right now. I could be doing anything else.
Playing Call of Duty. I could be at HVAC school.
Yeah, dude, I could be literally anything.
What is there like a clear sign of when somebody doesn't want to be there anymore? Or is it more of like a feeling?
It's kind of, I mean, I'm sure there are, but you're so in it in the moment that you feel it more than you like can see like actual tangible signs.
Something that was interesting in the Gaethje Topuria fight was he had mentioned that on the walkout, for the first time he could hear the crowd. He was like, he said, I was really there. during that fight, he was like, I was totally
Topuria?
in that. No, Gaethje.
Gaethje,
It was like
okay.
I was in that moment. He was like, before when I walked out, I was so nervous. I was so like, obviously he's putting on confidence because that's what you do.
You have to.
Yeah. But he was like, this time I could hear people yelling my name. Like I could look over and I could see them. What is the level of like locked in when you're in there? Are you thinking like about your game plan that you came up with in camp? Are you thinking about like what your coach said to do? Or is it like you're just going back to muscle memory?
So it's mostly muscle memory for me at least. But as you get more accustomed to it, it's like doing anything the first couple of times is like, okay, what's going on here? And then especially if it's fast paced, you're kind of just like, if you're playing a video game, you're just mashing buttons even if you really know what to do.
What's faster paced than getting punched in the face?
Yeah, right. So a lot of it is muscle memory, but as you get more used to it, I can kind of slow down and think like, okay, I know he has this reaction when I do this. Kind of like what you were saying about Roy Jones Jr. Like if every time I throw my cross, he does like shells up, I know that this feinted.
Body's
and then,
open.
Yeah, body hook or, whatever else.
You ever dropped anybody from a body shot?
Yes, not in a fight, I don't think.
Sparring?
In sparring occasionally, just maybe I'm mad and they're new, or or like they're inhaling and they're not flexing their abs.
Hey, yeah, we know you just walked in here. Here's our 8-0 guy that wants to spar with you.
Hey, come on, bro.
What's your take on the low calf kick? Is that
Low
something
calf
you've implemented in?
I like it a lot, actually.
In the UFC, the calf kick is like, it blew up.
Yeah,
like,
it's almost like a jab now.
Like 6 years ago, you never saw a calf kick.
Oh, yeah.
And then Justin Gaethje got popular. I think Benson Henderson is the one they attribute for like bringing the calf kick in. But then Gaethje like has multiple UFC wins via calf kick.
Really? Like
He's the only UFC fighter to have multiple wins via calf kick.
I was going to say Pereira's calf kick's nasty too.
Oh, nasty.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You were probably like backstage getting like ready, but the fight right before you?
Yeah, that was my teammate.
Was it the guy?
The guy that got his leg destroyed, yeah.
Dude, the guy that was doing the calf kick, when I tell you he committed to the fucking calf kick, he was eating shots to the head.
Just to kick him in the leg?
Just to kick him in the leg. And it was working, bro. He won. The guy that got kicked won, right?
Yeah,
he eventually won the fight.
I heard he, took it to the ground somehow and then put him in a submission that I don't know the name of.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, he was not going to go another round on that leg.
Yeah.
He was walking on one leg back to the corner.
Dude, yeah, I called him. We all went to Twin Peaks afterwards. And I called him. I was like, dude, where are you? And he said, oh, I'm in the ER right now.
Pops this up just a
Yeah.
little. Dude, me and my friend Adon were watching it. And we were like, oh, calf. Oh, calf. And then we noticed the guy's like, he's just like eyes down on his legs, like waiting for him to put weight forward. And as soon as he would, he was whipping him, dude. I think Griffin told me the guy went to the hospital.
Yeah.
After.
Yeah. I called him and he was in the ER getting a boot put on. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a devastating blow. And like I don't do kickboxing. I have no fucking clue what it's like to get kicked in my leg like that.
It hurts like a mother.
They say that it's like the worst thing. Like a thigh kick hurts, but a calf kick is like you can't walk no more.
No, you have to place it kind of particularly because if you're hitting shin to shin, I mean, it hurts, but it's
Obviously.
like whatever. If you can kind of kick around their shin bone and get to the meat, it's a weird feeling. Like you like try to put weight on it and it's numb and you don't want to like risk it. It's so strange.
What do they call it, like perennial nerve maybe back there or something?
I don't know. I'm not
I've seen
scientist.
like drop foot in the UFC where who was it that got the bad drop foot one time where they like totally couldn't walk, and it was it Patty that got it? I don't think it was Patty.
Connor got it pretty bad, but
Connor.
I mean, I guess that wasn't drop foot.
Did
His
you
shin
watch
was
that
broken.
one? Did you watch Connor's last fight?
Dude, I wanted to, but it was so late, and I think I had work in the morning, or it was on a Saturday, so I didn't have work. But yeah, I wanted to, but then it was like 12, and whatever.
How sad, bro.
And then
how sad for him to come out like the Karate Kid with the crane kick and then just explode his ACL. Like,
yeah.
Oh. And then the post fight where Max walks up to him and says, "Why did you come back?"
Did he say that?
He did, and then Connor like immediately put his hands in his face in his hands. Wow. But I saw a Max interview after that where he was saying like, no. I was saying like, remember why you came back. Like, why did you come back? Like, get back on it.
Yeah.
Like, get back in here.
Yeah, I was going to say Max doesn't seem like the type of dude to be like, haha, you lost.
No. He was asking him like, why you came back, right? Yeah, I think that's something that striking, I dabble in the jiu-jitsu a little, but striking is like, I think the stakes are too high. I'm
really?
Yeah, I'm a pussy, I guess, is really what it comes down to. I just don't want to get hit in my face, man.
Dude.
What kind of barrier is that to get past? Like, how do you mentally will yourself to like, all right, I'll take some to give some?
It's interesting you say that because I feel the opposite. I think jiu-jitsu injuries are way scarier than striking injuries. Like, you get...
I mean, I think, yeah, for sure. Like, if you get injured in jiu-jitsu...
Yeah.
It's like your body part, no, like a
heel
hook.
Okay, so I might never walk the same again, let alone fight.
Max dumbass sent me a heel hook yesterday that I'd already seen on Instagram and scrolled off of as soon as I saw the guy's heel point to the other guy's chin. It was like,
Have you seen the... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, have you seen the one where the guy actually breaks the skin? Like, he tears his foot so bad that he starts bleeding out of, like, the... It's so insane, dude. I'll send it to you. But he, like, actually starts to tear the guy's foot off. Yeah. It's wild.
There's nothing worse than a heel hook, bro.
Dude,
to watch.
They're so scary.
There's nothing worse. And you can't tell it's happening to you.
Yeah.
Until
oh, no. Okay, my knee's gone.
I saw one of a guy. It was like I think it was like a trial class guy that came in.
Oh, no.
And there was like a fucking overconfident 43-year-old blue belt who was just like, this is my fucking ADCC right here.
Yeah, this is what he's got in life.
Yeah, and just fucking torqued a heel hook. And the sound, bro, sounded like a gunshot going off. Jeez. And it's just that guy's ACL.
Yep. ACL, LCL, MCL, meniscus, all of it, dude, gone. Anyway, back to your question. I don't know. That's just never.
But what hump did you get? You never had the thought of like.
Yeah, that's never been like a barrier for me, really. I mean, everyone kind of flinches and looks away at the start. Like, that's just, I mean, you see something flying at your face, your immediate reaction is, ugh. But
naturally.
Yeah. But yeah, I started boxing when I was 17, and me and my coach at the time would just like sling bombs at each other. Like, that was, I would work with them for like 30 minutes at a time, and like the last 10 minutes was just sparring, and like he would just like not beat the shit out of me, but like, not technically beat the shit out of me, but like power wise, we were throwing pretty hard. It's just like you get used to it.
So I don't know a lot about striking. Obviously, I've never trained in that discipline, but I've lifelong UFC watcher over here.
Sure, yeah.
It seems like there's delivering the punch, which is obviously a large part. Mm-hmm. But if you look at the people at the very highest level, it's like the amount that they can take.
Yeah.
Like a Justin Gaethje. Mm-hmm. Like before the Ilya fight, he said like, I'm going to take him to a place he's never been before because he's not putting me out. Like, he's not in the first round. He's not like breaking me.
Yeah.
And that is something he's done to everybody else. Is like they were done second round. They came out and like mentally they'd already been hit so much that they were like, okay, I'm out of the fight.
Right.
It seems like the ability to like take the punishment is maybe even more important. Maybe not at the middle level. Like, obviously, like at the middle level, it seems like if you just get them out of there fast, that's obviously the best technique.
Yeah.
But at the highest level, it's like everybody is incredibly skilled. So it's like the ability to absorb damage almost and still be there. Not physically, because obviously everybody can get knocked out. But like psychologically, how you said they don't want to be there, they quit the fight. Yeah. It's like avoiding that. Have you ever had that feeling of like, I don't want to be here anymore?
Yes. Actually, my first fight with Taylor, I thought that exact phrase. I was like, dude, you can see it in the YouTube video. We were both exhausted by the fourth round, and it was just like no guard, just. But yeah, my cardio was trash for that fight. So I think having good cardio is such a weapon. Like, that's so important to being able to stay in it. 'Cause like, I mean, everyone is a champion when you feel good and
of course
you have the wind in your lungs and you haven't been working yet. You
Round
haven't been
one of
hit
hitting
yet.
the bags.
Yeah. Everyone's a champion on the bag. But cardio is a big part of just being able to endure. And then I think getting knocked out is partially, or avoiding getting knocked out, we'll say, is partially a mental thing. Like, I think a lot of the time when guys get hit, it's literally just sheer willpower that keeps you conscious. And I'm not
that dog in you.
Yeah, that dog in you. I don't have any kind of scientific degree, but that's kind of what it feels like.
But you be in the gym, the things that are happening in there. It's crazy. You easily had the best cardio of anybody on that card, for sure.
Oh, thank you.
Better than your opponent. I mean, cardio won. I don't remember how many fights were on there, 14, 19, something like that. There was a lot of fights on that card.
It was supposed to be 20, and then we had like 4 or 5 dropout day of.
Cardio won 10 of the fights.
Yeah.
For sure. It was just the guy that was still there in the third round won. It was like be 1-1 going in, split decision because one guy was tired as fuck.
Right.
The one guy, the redheaded guy, Spain.
Yeah.
You know him?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dude, he had the best first round of anybody on the card. His first round was so fucking crispy and so crazy. And no disrespect to this guy because he fucked me up. But it was like you could see the cardio go.
Yeah.
You could see. Yeah. And I know even like in jiu-jitsu, you get the adrenaline dump of you're like pumped and you go out there and you're like really crispy and like you can see everything. And then like the adrenaline kind of goes away like 3-4 minutes into it. And you're like, oh, fuck. Like, where's my cardio at? Like, I'm not this tired. I'm not supposed to be this tired.
Right.
But damn, that guy's first round was crazy. And then he lost really, I think, to cardio.
Yeah, and what's interesting is, sorry, Ashton, if you don't want me to throw this out there, but that was his fear going in, was that his gas tank wouldn't last.
Damn.
I feel like it's a lot of, like, being good at fighting and being good at performing are 2 different skills. I think, if you go into the gym and just scrap 2 or 3 times a week, you're not going to be scared about getting in a fist fight. When the lights come on and your friends and family are there and you have to wait all day to get to the venue and get your hands wrapped, and then you're warming up and you're burning energy while you're worried about
anxiety
conserving
through
energy.
the roof.
Yep. And it's just, think about, you're going to be alive in the back of your head. You're not going to die out there. Like, it's not the same as like going to war, but especially if this is the craziest thing you've done.
And what's crazier than this? You know what I'm saying? Like it's probably the craziest thing you've done until you get several fights into your shit.
Yeah, it's just I think the anxiety wears people out before you even get in the cage. Like, by a significant margin, you just are exhausted from running around, doing your blood work, turning your stuff in, working with gamma, getting your hands wrapped, all of the bullshit preparation that goes into just being ready to get into the cage.
And they do blood tests here at AFN?
ANF.
ANF.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yes, I believe you didn't used to have to for kickboxing. You always have for MMA just because
the stakes are high.
Yeah. And I feel like there's just more blood drawn generally. You don't want to be passing around Hep C to the dudes you're in the cage with. But yeah, now in Tennessee at least you have to do blood for kickboxing. So,
and they're checking for what? Testosterone, steroids?
No. You can do
juice to the fucking
gills? Yeah. Because it's a hobby. You're not pro. You can be on anything you want in amateur.
Dude.
Yeah, I don't think, most people aren't, like most people are hobbyists or they're not that serious or don't even know that they don't test or not thinking about, whatever.
I would be thinking
myriad
about
of
that
reasons. Yeah, but it's like amateurs can be on whatever they want. So they're just testing for HIV and I believe hepatitis A and B.
Okay, so you could be on peptides.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a gigantic benefit. Is I do BPC.
157.
Yeah, that's the one.
TB500 stacked with it.
I have in the past. I didn't really feel. I haven't felt a crazy difference. I don't know if you're supposed to, but
speaking of, This podcast is actually sponsored by Ambush Peptides, the best fucking peptide company in the entire world. Everything we have is lab certified, COAs on deck. There's a peptide for everything. It's the cure to obesity. If you're fat and watching this and you're tired of slopping around in your fat body, contact me. Click the link in the description of the video. 15% off everything down there. I don't even think I can say the name of the products on YouTube because they're in phase 3 testing. The FDA's looking at it. We think they're good. I'll take them.
I would too, honestly.
I mean, body built by Ambush Peptides. And I'm going to say that I'm going to put a physique pic right here. But if you watch this podcast, you know I'm doing no post-editing, and that picture is not going to be there. So just think about what I look like naked. And imagine that as the poster boy for Ambush fucking Peptides. You have a sponsor too, yeah?
I do, yeah. Nutrition World.
Nutrition World.
Yeah, fantastic supplement store. They've got good quality, like, I guess groceries is the word. Like,
Groceries.
I get ground elk meat from Nutrition World. I get duck eggs.
Duck eggs.
Yeah, oh yeah, like goat. They got goat milk. They've got goat cheese, goat butter, all kinds of crazy stuff. And addition to every supplement you would want.
And of course, we'll have their link in the description as well.
Hell
down
yeah.
there. You got a discount code or anything?
I do, actually, yeah.
You do have a discount code, and it'll be in the description as well?
It
will.
sounds like it will.
Holy shit. So if you want duck eggs or ground elk or any other type of
Vitamins.
nutrition, wellness supplement, it'll be down there.
Let's go.
So shoot up some fucking peptides, eat some ground elk, and go do what Joe Rogan would do.
Yeah.
He's a big elk guy, I think.
I've heard, yeah. He hunts them himself.
You ever hunt?
Dude, I want to so bad.
I've never really hunted.
I would love to go.
I've done quail.
Well, I mean, that's kind of like you bring a shotgun and now you got
Shotgun,
quail.
corn in a field.
Yeah, it's not really
drink
like
beers. Here they come.
Yeah,
Here they come.
You're not hunting. You're just kind of like, oh, there's a bird.
Well, I feel like at a certain point, no hunting is hunting. Because, like, what is hunting? Like, where are we drawing the line?
I don't know. When I think of hunting, I think of like going out into the woods and like, oh, what's over here?
No feeders?
I mean, I don't have an opinion. I've never been.
Okay, so I'm fucking, my parents are related.
Okay. So you go regularly.
No, I've never been actually hunting, but I'm around a bunch of fucking redneck goons that love to hunt.
Yeah.
They're going to fucking private land with feeders out.
Mm-hmm.
They're going, I have some more well-to-do family that goes like out to Colorado, but it's like these, 3,000 acre ranches basically where somebody buys a mountain and puts fucking 30-foot fences around it, and they know that there's elk in there, and you pay to go out into that and shoot an elk.
Yeah, that's commercialized hunting.
It is commercialized hunting, but when you think of hunting, that's what you're really thinking of. The people
I guess so. The people that talk about hunting,
people on Instagram holding the fucking...
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
That's what they're doing.
But it's like, I mean, there's so much... Especially if you want to stay local, there's not a lot of options. Like, I mean, all the land is owned by someone. I mean,
shout out BlackRock. This podcast is sponsored by BlackRock, Vanguard and State Street.
Yeah, they owning thousands of acres of wilderness. Like, dude, you're not using that.
And the Chinese Communist Party, who has recently bought up plenty of American land.
Farmland, particularly, I've heard.
Yeah, I like that. Nothing makes me feel more comfortable than a foreign hostile government owning the means of production to our food source.
Oh, yeah.
I really like that.
Dude, honestly, would you rather the Chinese or the lab-grown meat? Like, the Chinese farms or lab-grown meat?
Chinese, 100%.
Yeah, so that's...
lab-grown meat, dude, gives me such a weird feeling.
Devious work.
That's playing God.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even, like, it's...
Like, you genetically modified the vegetables. I get that. Yeah. I too would like to have a 4-pound tomato.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool.
I don't feel good about it when I eat it. I know when I get that Whopper from Wendy's that tomato slice that's this big, I know what that's doing to me. But I can get over it. When you get into lab-grown meat, it's like, well, I know this is a dark art. I know you are fucking with a brand of science.
This is... Not even science, dude. This is magic.
Yes. Meat? You seen the 3D
that's
printers
what I'm talking about. They're
meat?
printing steaks. Dude, this is like
Don't
sorcery.
Don't eat it. That's a portal to the underworld.
Cancer-causing dark wizardry.
Yeah, and what else are y'all using those printers for? Because if y'all can make muscle tissue, because that's what meat is.
Yeah.
You're not just making steaks, bro. I know you are printing out human-animal chimeras.
Dude, then we finally figured out the homunculus.
Yes.
It's a 3D printed statue. Oh, that's awful.
I know y'all have penguin humanoids fucking waddling around in tuxedos.
Oh, shooters, dude.
That's what dude, if I had $1 billion,
Yeah.
what else do you do?
Yeah, that's what you do. It's like, okay, yeah, I'll print a new animal.
Yeah, you've ate all the foods, you've went to all the restaurants, you fucked all the models, you've done everything that you can do. Let's start cooking something up, bro.
Yeah, dude, I wonder what a person with elk horns and a giraffe tail would look like.
Yeah, the Slender Man, or what is the one that has the fucking like the bony elk head with the human body?
Wendigo.
Yeah, that's him. I'm glad you thought of that. I would have never got that.
I mean, there's skinwalkers too.
Skinwalker, that's another one. Skinwalker Ranch. Do you ever watch that? It was on like Discovery Channel.
No, but my buddies have a personal story pretty similar
About skinwalkers.
Yeah, well, we don't know what it was.
Okay,
but like they call it the demon woods story. Okay. So it's kind of local-ish. I mean, in the area, it was a place called Corpsewood Manor.
I've been there.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what happened.
I took a witchy blue-haired lady there.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
She wanted to go.
But anyway, yeah, some weird cult stuff went down. The place burnt down. Allegedly, a bunch of people died. So anyway, my buddies think this is Mac and then our friend Isaiah and then Isaiah's wife and one of their other friends all go up there because they think camping in the woods near Corpsewood Manor is a good idea. So then I can't tell the story in great detail because I wasn't there, but allegedly they all had terrible nightmares. It stormed awfully. They kept hearing weird music like coming off from the distance, like not like a passing car's radio, like consistent music like playing out in the woods. And then I guess Isaiah and Lyndon went to go check it out, and they were wandering around. They thought they were lost, and then they keep walking and find the campsite again. Like I guess they went in a big circle. But yeah, you'll have to have Mac tell you the story. It's crazy. But anyway, I don't even know how we got on that.
Me either. I think we drifted into cryptids there for a second.
Oh yeah, printing 3D printing cryptids. Yeah, dude.
Why not? Fuck around, dude.
Yeah.
You know, Jeffrey Epstein. The crazy thing about Jeffrey Epstein, the craziest thing, not what you might be thinking. He was such good friends with scientists. He was like in with Stephen Hawking and like all these geneticists.
I guess
and
Stephen Hawking went to the island at some point.
Yeah, they were doing like the kid fucking, I guess, which is like
dude, as a cripple, that's crazy.
Bro, I saw a meme that said, if you were 14 years old and Stephen Hawking fucked you, it's your fault.
That's terrible.
Come here and sit on my lap.
Oh, dude.
What is he supposed to do? I saw one of the craziest thing that came out in the files was the stuff about Stephen Hawking.
Yeah.
How he loved to have he had midgets flown to the island, and he wanted them to solve math equations on chalkboards that were slightly too tall for them to reach. Which is
that can't be real, dude. That can't be real.
Hold on. Producer, fact check this right now. Fact check this and put the screenshot up here. It won't be up there.
Great value, Jamie.
Yeah, it's me. I'm actually my own Jamie. This is a low budget production, by the way. So I will do my best. Let me look at what minute marker we're on right now. Make sure everything's still running. We're on 46. At 46 minutes, we're going to have a fact check come up. We'll cut this little section out. We're still recording over there. Even though I've done 50 podcast episodes, I'm always still fucking so surprised when everything goes right. When I go to upload all the files and everything's there and it just works, I'm like, let's go. It's never like an expected outcome.
Yeah.
There's a lot of moving parts to doing this.
Dude, yeah, I can't imagine. I've talked about, like, I think everyone talks about doing a podcast.
Every person
like,
ever.
You have, like, one funny conversation with two friends. Like, dude, we should do a podcast.
Bro.
But dude, it never panned out for us. Like I mean, you've met Mac and Briven.
Oh yeah,
like they're funny guys.
I
think we could do well, but like I would be the one organizing because
It's an important role.
They're all over the place, and I just don't have the time or money or energy to do that.
It is. I will say the monetary investment is like the first hurdle, even though this is the first episode that I've done of this podcast with multicam.
Yeah.
And our beautiful sponsor of the show, Ambush Peptides, has provided all the cameras for us to do this, so that's fucking awesome. But normally I just shoot off one iPhone. I have 2 mics and a little pod track recorder with an SD card. It's like you really could get into this for like $300.
Okay. That's reasonable.
But if you're nervous, which very reasonable, talking in front of people is like I think the most common fear they say is public speaking.
Really?
I think they say it's like the most common fear that people have when they're polled.
I guess it's like. Oh, sorry.
If you want to, kind of avoid doing that, you can use the monetary thing as an excuse to not do it.
Yeah.
And I always say the hardest part of doing a podcast is clicking record on the first episode. Like, because once you start it, it's like anybody can just sit and talk to their friend.
Yeah. I guess like anything, starting is the hardest part.
Of course.
Yeah.
And then, like the editing, the watchers of this podcast, we're 48 minutes in, so there's 3 people watching this still.
Hell yeah.
They've probably watched a lot of my stuff and know that I started out doing a high level of production. Like I was doing a lot of edits in and like a lot of cuts and taking out the ums and likes and ahs, like
for sure,
making it the crispiest product I could. But I was spending 12 hours on editing to the point where I dreaded podcasting because I knew what was coming up after it. But I love doing this, so I've boiled it down now to the simplest possible formula of just sit down, usually in front of one camera, and just fucking talk to somebody.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Joe Rogan was like 900 episodes in before he ever had an episode go viral. Matt and Shane's secret podcast, there are thousands of episodes.
Yeah.
The best, dude. They just call shit retarded and gay for 2 hours.
Dude, I can do that.
Bro. I know shit that's gay.
Yeah.
Men using an umbrella?
Gay.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Dude, I see it and just think, like, grow up.
Yeah. What else we
dropping stuff on the ground.
Yeah. Oh no, I think dropping stuff is fine. Picking it up picking it up is gay.
So gay.
Dude, if you drop something, you just gotta leave it.
Yes.
It's gone forever now.
To it. That wasn't really your item, or you would have fucking took care of it like a man.
Yep. Dude. Dropping stuff. Yeah.
Very gay. The last podcast I did was called Eaker and Don Aren't Dating. And it was mostly vlogs that I would do with my friend Adon.
Okay.
And we realized after episode 1 that, like, we're just sitting down to talk to each other for an hour a week and then, like, taking trips and recording, like, paying someone to record us go on trips.
Sounds sick.
And we just wanted to let people know we're not dating, even though everything about what we were doing is something that people who were dating would do.
Yeah.
We're going to the baseball game together. We're fucking going to MMA fights. We're fucking just having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided to address it in the title, Eaker and Adon Aren't Dating. We reviewed the T app one time. Do you remember when that happened?
Dude, that was scary. I don't even...
Were you posted?
I don't think so. I don't think I've done anything that bad. But
Men couldn't use the app.
Yeah, it's just scary. Like, dude, they could just be saying anything.
We had one trader, a woman trader, who let us use her phone.
Wow. To
review. We just went with the guys. We would review the guys with the most dislikes. Sometimes the most likes, but nobody had very many likes on there.
Sure, yeah. It's about talking shit.
Yes. Read the room.
Yeah.
Dude, the most common accusation. Could you guess the most common? Top 2. These were tied for most common accusation on every guy.
What? Can you give me something...
If you're going to talk shit about a guy that has done you wrong and you're a woman, what are the 2 things you're going to say?
Dude, he raped me and he's a weirdo.
Okay. Both wrong?
Wow.
Gay and little meat. Dude,
wow.
It was every single one. When we would check it,
gay. What? What do you mean gay?
DL. Every one of them would be like, he's DL. Him and his homeboys were way too close. Every time I would go over, they didn't want me there.
God forbid a man has friends.
What? That's what we kept saying on the podcast. We were like, dude, this is clearly a woman perspective. Like,
that's insane.
Yeah, we really did play Xbox for 8 hours.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah,
and
we
did. We enjoyed the fuck out of it. And yeah, we didn't text you back.
Yep.
It's not like we were 69ing.
No, yeah.
That's what y'all would do.
Yeah. Jeez.
And then Little Meat was standard issue. First diss out of everybody on the T app. And you just wonder, Like, is it possible that every creep has little meat, or is it just that's the number one thing? I forgot your mom was going to be watching.
Yeah,
this.
sorry, Mom.
What's her name? Don't say it. Don't say it. I was gonna by name apologize to her, but I'll by not name Chance's mom. This is just the nature of the podcast that I run here. I find it very important to be an entertainer first, and people are really gross and disgusting in today's day and age.
That's true.
And this is what they be watching.
People are terrible.
People are terrible.
Like we said, yeah. As a collective, I hate people. Individually, you know, it's
awesome.
fine. Yeah, I love people.
You get them together in large groups.
Yeah, more than. What's the number? What's the cutoff? 2? Yeah, more than 2.
You start to get in like 4 or 5 people. It's like you start to get sub clicks.
Is this like excluding the first person? Like, is this excluding myself?
Yeah, I would say.
Okay, so 4 excluding myself is getting large.
Yeah. Because now you got 2 teams of 2, and then you.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think we're keeping it 4 and under.
Yeah, 4 and under. I can hang out with 4 people.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know if I've ever had a solid friend group of 5.
No, because then you always have like either the one flaker or like a spastic
dissenters,
psycho. Yeah,
that one guy that can't drink.
He
gets. They just went. What are you looking at? Is that not the worst guy to ever hang out with?
I respect sober people, but if the function has alcohol, you gotta have a little bit.
Yeah, of course. But the guy that drinks and he's like, that guy's fucking looking at me, bro.
Oh, that's what you're talking about? Yeah.
It's like,
dude.
Hey, whoa.
Bro, shut up.
You do, and it's always a guy that you know can't fight.
Yeah.
It's always, he's normally 5'7". Shout out Briven.
Sorry, bro. Yeah.
Just kidding.
Dude.
Just kidding. Yeah, as I'm 33, I've spent most of my life in bars. Mm-hmm. There's always that guy. I work at a bar now. You see them walk in.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
You see them walk in. They got the no longer affliction. I don't know what they're wearing now, but it's always a tight shirt. Their biceps, it's like they used to work out.
Yeah.
But they don't now.
Lost it a little bit.
It's always just like, what are you looking at?
Yeah.
Why are you talking to me like that?
I don't like that. I think it's kind of like little person syndrome. Like, I mean, that's a big part of doing martial arts. I mean, is just once you know you can fuck someone up, you don't have to prove it, or you don't feel like you need to fuck someone up. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever, dude.
You always hear that. Like the most trained people are the most likely ones to be like completely avoidant of a conflict.
Yeah, like I don't want to fight you.
Like would literally run away from a conflict.
Mm-hmm.
So you look like a bitch in public.
Yeah. I think
doing
things that other people think are cool kind of gives you a safety net to be a bitch. Like I can have nerdy hobbies because it's like, okay, dude, what are you going to do about it? I'll punch you in your face and you can't stop me.
That's Briven with the pink shorts.
Yeah, and that's his thing.
So when we left the bar the other night, there was this bartender there, and I was telling her about this guy. I was like, yeah, he's a 3-0 pro. He was, like 23-1 or something as an amateur. She was like, oh, I thought he was gay. I was like, why did you think that? She was like, his pink phone case.
Yeah.
I was like, no. Once you get to a certain level of knowing, you no longer have to macho yourself around. You
get to be yourself.
You can be soft. Yeah, you can be whatever you are.
Yep.
And you don't have to worry about
the kind of nice
chest poke.
Yeah.
You gotta be kind of nice.
I mean, you grapple enough to be able to mess someone up.
Yeah, but I don't walk around thinking like, I'll fuck you up, or I could even. It's like, I always think I have enough knowledge to, if it gets like really bad, I can keep myself from getting bad hurt. Yeah. Which is comforting even.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, in a real street fight, like I said, I work in a bar. I see fights kind of regularly. Mm-hmm. Dude, you can get fucked up. Like there's concrete and bricks outside of where I work.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that's the worst part.
There's this guy that he got in 2 fights in like within a month and then got stabbed. He's like a 23-year-old Cuban kid, was a sick high school wrestler.
Yeah.
And dude, the first fight I ever watched him get in there, it was against this biker guy who clearly the biker guy was in the wrong. He'd like knocked his quarters off the pool table or something. I was like, I'm going next. And the guy was like, why don't we go outside? And it was like the confidence with which he said it.
Pick up his quarters, so now he's calling him gay too.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he picked him up because he's straight as fuck.
You have to.
So he goes outside, and the Cuban guy I knew was going to win the fight because there was bricks here and there was grass here, and he walked over in the grass and said, "Walk over here," and that let me know
this guy intends to slam him on the floor.
Yeah. So Yeah, he went and hit him with a single leg high crotch and just dumped him on his head. Hit him with one good one. Could have mauled this guy. The guy's 20 years older than him, by the way. Stands up and says, "Get up, bitch." And the guy makes the mistake of leaving the grass to go back on the bricks. Single leg, high crotch again, dumps him on his head, hits him with another one, and walks off. They go back in, shook hands, they were cool. 2 weeks later, another biker. I have no idea what their conflict was. I really like both of these guys.
Okay.
Both regulars at the bar. I think they're great. The other guy is 6'7".
Okay.
He is literally the biggest guy around.
No homo.
Somehow they got into some quorum, and they go outside to the exact same place the other fight had happened. And the big guy, he clearly knows what he's doing. He's hitting him with these long, straight ones.
Yeah.
Like he's sending them. And the Cuban guy is just kind of like head off the center line. He goes for this long jab, and you see the reach for the ankle pick. He ankle picks him and literally flips this dude upside down on his head, and just the cleanest right just cross you've ever seen.
This is the same kid?
Guy.
Yo.
He's 23.
Nice.
He's a young buck.
Damn.
And these bikers, he says they fuck with him. But if you get kicked out of 107 or 109 bars, do you blame the bar or the friend? Looking at you, Israel. Yeah, and then a week later he got stabbed and he's banned. So
stabbed and he's what?
He got allegedly stabbed.
Allegedly.
By a lady.
Wow.
A lady stabbed him in the parking lot.
Of Crescent City?
Well, I'm not going to say the name, but...
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Crescent City Tavern down on Depot Street in Dalton, Georgia, where I host karaoke every Monday and Thursday. Come on down and don't get stabbed. Well, you can't help it if you get stabbed. Don't do any stabbing.
Yeah, or don't do things to get yourself stabbed.
Yes, which I think is important.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can avoid a lot of conflict if you're just not an asshole.
Yeah, like just apologize. Like,
I'm sorry, man.
That is an interesting world we're getting to now, where MMA is so popular that you might get a street fight between two dudes that train, and it's like, oh shit, free UFC.
Yeah. Briven said that being an MMA fighter today is like being a SoundCloud rapper 10 years ago.
Yeah.
He was like, everywhere you look, everybody's an MMA fighter now.
Yep, everyone's an MMA fighter.
Which, dude, okay, so the first jiu-jitsu tournament I went to, the first half of it, which was by far the biggest part of the event, was the kids division, like 13 and under or something.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting there thinking, like, when I was a young kid on the playground, nobody knew anything. If you just lived in a trailer park and fought Mexicans before, you were kind of cool on the play. You could figure it out on the playground. But now you have no fucking clue. Any kid, any race, any gender, because girls won the most of like the 10 and under. It was mostly girls that won these fights. Mm-hmm. You don't know who you're fucking with.
Yeah, no,
you have no fucking clue.
You can't even always. I mean, good tell is the ears. Like, don't anyone that's got cauliflower ear, you don't fight them.
Just pass on that.
Yeah, but even if they don't, I mean, you never know. Like, my ears are fine, and I mean, respectfully, I would do some damage to a random.
Yeah. I mean, dude, realistically, it doesn't take that much training to put yourself like head and shoulders above like the average person walking around that thinks they're a badass. I don't think it's like that much.
It's like, dude, it's like playing chess or anything that you've done for the first time. What am I saying? Expecting to win a street fight against someone who trains is like expecting to beat a basketball player at basketball. Like, you're just as bad at fighting as you are everything else you've never done.
Yes.
Like, it's not good.
But it's easy to think, well, what is fighting? I throw this hand, maybe I kick them.
Yeah.
But it's just like in chess. What do? I move the piece here, I move the piece here. But you play somebody that's played 3,000 hours of chess.
Yeah. I had a very similar conversation with Briven recently about how, like, he said a lot of people that train still can't fight. And I mean, this was a while ago. But anyway.
Of course he would say that.
Yeah, it's like it's very similar to chess. That was the analogy. It was like, you can move the pieces, and technically, if you have someone sitting across from you, you are playing chess, but you're not playing chess. Yeah. It sounds a little bit dumb.
Are you a chess guy?
I want to be. I'd like to be. I'm not
a chess
good.
guy. Me and Brivin went into this.
Oh, really?
I recently saw a clip. Do you know who Magnus Carlsen is?
Yes,
So he's
the big brain.
The highest ranked chess player of all time. He won the world championship at like 12 or 13 years old against Gary Kasparov, who had been the champion for like 21 years.
Dang. Okay.
He beat him, and while Gary was thinking of moves, he was walking away from the table and watching other people's chess games as a little kid and coming back, and Gary would move, and he would move. And he would walk away from the table again. Just
it's insane, dude.
He's on a level of like, yeah, you're moving the same pieces, and y'all both know how the pieces move, but y'all are not even playing the same game.
Right.
I watched an opening where he took 9 moves, and what he did, he moved a pawn out, he moved his queen up, he moved his queen across, he moved a pawn out, he moved his king over, and he moved his queen down. And it took 9 moves to switch his king and his queen.
Okay.
Which the other guy had fully developed the center of the board. He had moved his bishops and knights out. So what Magnus had was 2 pawns out, and he had his king and queen switched. And he took half the game to do this. 4 moves later, the algorithm said they were 50-50.
Wow.
He was that good at the game of chess.
That's insane.
And that's like fighting a Dominic Cruz or a guy like that. I don't know how much Dominic Cruz you've watched. He was somebody that came out and was like, he was so technical that it was like he was doing something different. He was doing a different thing than everybody else was doing. Like the weird, like, it doesn't look like he knows what he's doing.
Like Yuri or DDP, I feel like.
Yuri.
Yuri.
DDP is one that looks like he's awful.
Like, yeah, you look like a cartoon character.
The karate rushes.
Yep.
And like, yeah, even on the ground, he looks like he'd be a great wrestler, and I guess he is one.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like what he's doing shouldn't work, but it is. Yeah.
Yuri's the same. Yuri's a weird.
Yeah, dude, love Yuri. I think that's my favorite UFC fighter, honestly, is Yuri Prohaska.
His interviews are fucking so sick. He talks about like going to the dark place. I think
dude.
before he fought Jamal Hill, he said he sat in a room for 72 hours without eating or drinking or sleeping.
Just meditating on death.
He wanted to find the darkest place he could get to, like the most quit that he could find in himself.
Yeah.
And he wanted to exist in that.
Dude.
Come on now.
Yeah, insane guy.
You got nerdy hobbies?
Yeah.
What is it? Say the word.
The word. Okay. So the
for the virgins watching.
We'll work our way down, so to speak. So I like reading. Books are cool. That's like baseline. Like I said,
standard issue nerd hobby.
Video games. I fuck with video games. That's cool. I want to get into chess. I mean, that's kind of like
you'll like it if you're into those things. Chess is a.
And then we've got Magic the Gathering is my new thing.
How long you been playing Magic?
I mean, I played a bunch when I was a kid, but it's been so long that I pretty much forgot all the rules and lost all my cards. So I'm kind of starting over. And it's
rebuild mode.
Oh yeah.
You doing tournaments yet?
No, dude. Not even a little bit. I'm just at the point where I'm kind of like, oh hey, we should play with my roommate.
Okay.
It's like yeah, so there's that, and then
he's a martial arts guy or no?
Yeah, he's fought once. He trains with me pretty well. We do train at the same gym, but our schedule's not training together so much.
It makes sense that there's martial arts overlap with Magic the Gathering and chess.
The autism.
Because what's the best base in what's the best base in martial arts?
The autism.
It's not wrestling, it's not jiu-jitsu, it's not striking. Autism first.
Oh yeah.
And then build on top of that.
I have the utmost but you can't be like so autistic you can't function. Like you have to like find the perfect balance between being as autistic as possible while not screaming when someone touches you.
Shout out Mac Payne.
He truly walks the tightrope. I don't think I have autism though. I think I have a social. Thank you. I think I have a social handicap that mimics autism. Okay. Because I didn't get to watch SpongeBob as a child.
Okay. People throw the A word at me too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. I don't accept that. And it's not because I just don't want to be it. It's like, one, is it overdiagnosed? I mean,
100%.
Come on.
Yeah.
The 40% of kids really have it. I mean, or are we
with the amount of Tylenol people are taking now and the crazy shit they're putting in the food. I mean, dog, the autism rate has to have some kind of correlation to the fucking lab printed steaks. That's gotta happen.
Shout out to RFK, friend of the show, Robert Kennedy Jr. Yeah, magic is one. I told you this at the bar. I don't do magic for the same reason I never did meth on purpose.
On purpose, you left that part out.
You know, there was a Molly era that I had where you don't really know what these crystals are, but you know, like 45 minutes after you take them, that it's like, wouldn't my skin feel better if it were just not right there?
Yeah.
That's
sure.
kind of what meth feels like.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, but never done it on purpose because I would love it. That's why I don't play Magic.
Mm-hmm.
I know all of my fucking high school friends, I don't want to use the A word on them either, but all of my
special.
Yeah, my nuanced interests, high school friends, they love Magic, and they've been trying to fucking twist my arm into it.
Yeah.
But I know how I am with the hyperfixation and like diving into stuff, and it's like, I'll theory craft.
Right. You get a new thing, and that's the only thing you don't even want to eat now because this is the thing.
YouTube tutorials until I fucking can't listen to them anymore.
Until you almost feel disgusted with yourself.
So do you have a next fight coming up?
I don't have anything scheduled yet. I've been saying it forever that I want to get into grappling and like polish that up and then start doing MMA.
You do jiu-jitsu?
I have, not regularly, but I have.
You've surely heard you have the build for it.
Yeah, that's Mac tells me all the time. He just like will walk into a room and go, Chance Pacenti, you have very long legs. You should have a good triangle. Why don't you? Like he said that exact sentence to me probably 10 times.
What a great guy.
I know.
He just wants you to be your best.
He does.
That's all he wants.
Yeah, he wants the best for me.
No ill intentions off of that guy ever. He says, "How we doing today, young man?"
Yep.
I'm fucking 10 years older than him. He knows my elbow's fucked up. He'll always say, "How we doing, young man?"
And then
He'll
like
take my
start
arm and start
working with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And like, I'm having the conversation with it. He's not acknowledging this at all. He's in no way mentioning that he is just fucking.
No, yeah, he's just talking to
rubbing
you
out
like
my
it's normal,
brachialis.
and he's just like,
ripping one-liners.
yep.
We got a little atrophy back there, and then just right back into the conversation.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that would be awesome. It's cool to have more tools in the toolbox. You're obviously a gifted striker. I think that's incredible to watch. But I mean, I guess if you want to get in the money, it's like you got to tie the grappling in with it.
Yeah, yeah. And, I mean, until you're best in the world, there's no money in kickboxing.
Yep.
And even
at that point.
Yeah, especially in the U.S., which is crazy because everyone, when it goes to the ground, they all boo in MMA.
But nobody watches kickboxing.
No one wants to watch kickboxing.
God forbid you're in Muay Thai.
Yeah.
You can't get 8 people to come watch a Muay Thai match.
It's like, you said Muay what?
Yeah. Some of that ching chong.
You said you're doing a kung fu tournament?
Well, that about concludes our time, Chance Pacenti, dude.
Perfect.
Thanks so much for coming out here. I'm so glad you decided to come on here. I watched your fight last weekend. I was like, dude,
yeah, thank you for having me.
I'm about to try to con this guy into this. At A&F, I want them to let me commentate their next All or Nothing fights.
Oh, yeah, that'd be sick.
I think that was our original conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I might not know everything about fighting, but put the microphone in my hand and I'll make it entertaining, I promise. And I won't say the F word. I might.
Which one won't you say?
The F word. Come on. They're never fucking hiring me, and neither is anybody. This podcast was brought to you by Ambush Peptides. We would also like to shout out Nutrition World.
Yeah, big shout out to Nutrition World.
Ground elk and fucking duck eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks so much, dude.
Dude, thank you.
We'll talk again.
Yes, sir.